Shit happens when Big Brother.
Big Brother begins now.
First of all, at the end of the last round, I thought I was totally screwed in this game. I thought Brandon was leaving, that I was going to be in a minority, and that I was going to be easy pickings over the next few rounds. But things changed really fast towards the end of the round, and Brandon stayed, and that was fantastic. It was a godsend. Oh my God, I couldn't have asked for a better outcome. It really put me in the majority. It made me feel a little bit more secure, and it left my best friend in this house in the game. I don't like that I'm seen as a pair with Brandon, because even though him and I get along really well, he's not somebody who I think I could beat in the finals. And so, in fact, I don't know if I could sit beside him or Mateus, and those appear to be my closest allies right now. I feel like maybe I could beat them, depending on what the jury's voting based on, but Brandon's been a big target already now, and if he makes it to the end, I think people are going to give him a respect vote. And Mateus has kind of pissed people off socially, but he's won a lot of competitions, and I don't know if people are going to see me as having played the game very hard. To be honest, I played a lot more low-key than I normally would, and it could be tricky for me to establish a coherent argument as to why I should get other people's votes to win. So I feel like if I'm going to build a case for myself, I can't remain completely loyal to those two people. And that's tough, because I feel like they're pretty loyal to me. I feel like Brandon especially is loyal to me. He's somebody who just feels like he's giving me 100% loyalty. And Mateus, I feel like he's kind of playing his own game, but I still feel like he's been pretty straight with me. And there's been a few things I know that he hasn't filled me in on, like some of his strategic gameplay last week he didn't tell me about. But overall, I feel like when it's been time to put his money where his mouth is, he's been there for me. And so I don't want to go directly against them, but I do want to position myself so that if I were on the block beside one of those two, that I would survive. And I feel like the key to making sure that would happen is my relationship with Nick and my relationship with Kyle S., which is tough because those are the two people who Mateus wants to go after. I really don't want either of them to leave. I feel like them leaving really worsens my position in this game in the long term. It might give me a bit of short-term security, but I don't want to have to rely on people like Matthew or Kyle H. They seem so undependable. And Simon I have a better relationship with than those two, but it's not great. I know he would pick Hodges over me. I'm stressed out about one of them leaving. I don't really want to be down to only 3 allies in a game of, I guess we'd be 7. I just would feel very vulnerable in that situation. I want to have 4 out of 7. So we'll see, I guess.
I knew I was going to go up. He told me that he wants to put me up as a pawn, just so it doesn't look like, we're working together, because he did use the veto on me last week. I figured that, it would be a really easy nomination to put me up, considering what happened last week. He told me that no one mentioned my name to him, so that's why he wanted to put me up as a pawn, and I want to believe him, but everyone lies to me. Just like last week, Simon's like, yeah, Jamila and Kyle, you guys are not my targets, but I knew I was his target. So I'm a little worried, but, I do want to trust Mateus, but he's really hard to read, and I'm definitely not feeling too good about this week, and I wouldn't be surprised if I'm the next juror with Jamila. It's going to be extra tricky, and I really don't want to go home. I really want to win that veto on Tuesday, but, with my luck, I probably won't, but I'm going to try my hardest and just got to focus and get the job done.
When me gone, I don't have any fucking enemies. And I can pretty sure stay down, because there is 2 groups that I belong to. There is the Outsiders, and there is Brandon, Tom, and me. Of course, I have Simon on my back, and I love him. But I am middle these groups, and I hope that me, Simon, and Tom are final 3 somehow. because it will be hilarious because I made only deals with them. Rest of the house can burn me, kiss my ass, but I have no worry to go war because everybody hates me.
Matthews put up Nick and Kyle H. Kyle S. Oh my god. That pissed me the fuck off because Kyle S. has no use of being on the block. Kyle is powerless. Kyle lost Jamila. Kyle is basically this weak little fucking thing. He's never won a competition. And also I'm aligned with him, so I don't want to see him on the block. I would rather see Brandon and Tom on the block. And Mateus doesn't fucking do that. He puts up Nick. Now, I don't like Nick. I don't care that Nick's on the block. But the fact that Brandon and Tom are just walking free proves the point that everyone's been making that they're just gonna fucking steamroll through this game. Brandon or Tom needs to go this week. We need to break up every pair in this house. Broke up Jamila and Kyle, and we need to break up Brandon and Tom. I don't want Kyle to go, and I honestly do think that there is a chance that Kyle will get evicted if he stays on the block during eviction.
Right now, I feeling like I am so close to Brandon and Tom, and I like it. Because I know if Kyle H. Matthew wins HOH, they're going for them, not for me. I am like playing the game so hard, like Vanessa did, but the people have other targets than me right now expect Nick because we hate each other. I am not looking for jury votes because I want to prove myself that I play the game, not them because they will be bitter anyway. And I'm thinking right now I am playing the game right for myself. And I'm proud of what I am doing in this house. I'm making mess. I'm making people shit in the pants and I don't care what they're thinking about me. Like, bing bing, there's Matthias in the lead.
So I was doing some thinking, and I know Matthias told me I'm not the target, and that no one brought up my name, and that he said he would use the veto on me if he thought that the votes were going to go my way to send me out. And so I was thinking about those votes. And I look at the available pool of players. So let's just say that me and Nick are the final nominees on Thursday night. I'm pretty sure that I would go home just by the sheer fact that I know Simon would 100% vote me out, and that probably Tom and Brandon would vote me out, just based on what happened last week. So I'm definitely not feeling good about being on the block. I think that my days are pretty numbered in the game at this point, and if I'm the final nominee going into Thursday's eviction, I am not going to be surprised if I'm joining Jamila in the jury house. I was having fun. This past week has kind of sucked the fun out of it, and it just sucks being on the block, but overall it's been an intense game, and I know that I left my mark, so I'm not disappointed by any means. I really wanted to make it further in the game. So I'm not giving up yet. There's still veto tomorrow night. So I just gotta try to stay mentally strong, win that veto tomorrow, and hopefully I can take myself off. As of right now, it's not looking good for Team Kyle, and I'm sorry to all my fans if I have any at this point. But it's been rough.
Nick and Kyle S. please enter the Google Hangout with me to pick players for the veto competition. So we'll now select players to compete in the Power of Veto competition. As HOH, I will select first. I chose number 2. Nick, you can pick number.
I'll choose 6. Kyle H.
My name got picked, and I was not happy because I really didn't want to play in it. I've had to partake in every veto competition thus far, whether I was a host or a contestant. So, yeah, I really wish I would have gotten a break.
Okay, so I'm going to choose 3. Oh my god, I have this feeling that was gonna happen. Oh my god, house guest choice. Fuck. I don't even know. Fuck it. Let's just go Matthew.
Woo! So I got the first house player choice this week, and I chose Matthew. I'm telling people that I chose him because he hasn't won anything, but he did tell me that if he won the veto, he'd use it on me. So if he does win it and doesn't use it on me, then I don't know. It's hard to trust someone like Matthew because our relationship's been up and down.
Not only am I glad that Kyle picked me to play in the veto, I was going to use it on him anyway, but this is like the perfect out to say, well, Kyle picked me, so I would feel like a shitlord if I didn't use it on Kyle. So, sorry, Mateus, I'm going to have to go against what you want if you don't want the veto to be used, and I'm going to use it on Kyle if I win.
I will now select a host for the competition, and I chose Tom.
Thank you, Mateus.
No problem.
All right, we're done. Thank you all.
Great.
Whoa.
Thank you, Julie.
At 11 p.m. tomorrow.
I need to win this veto. I need to say that I've won a competition. I need to prove my fucking place in this game. I'm gonna be pissed like a motherfucker if I don't win. Swear to God.
Hello, Simon.
Hello, Mark.
All right, so I have to read a disclaimer real quick about this competition, okay? Okay, so talking to other house guests is forbidden in this competition. If you're caught talking with other house guests, you will be auto-nominated next week with no chance to compete in veto with a penalty vote cast against you. If you're nominated this week, you will have an automatic penalty vote cast against you, and you won't be able to compete in next week's POV should you survive. And since you're informed of the penalties, if you're caught, we may end up just expelling you. So please take this seriously and do not talk to other house guests throughout the duration of the competition. With that said, we're going to turn it over to Tom.
Welcome to this week's Power of Veto competition, Piggy Bank. This competition will be completed in sessions. You will receive 10 coins. Your job is to place these coins into your opponent's piggy bank. You are not allowed to place your coins into your own piggy bank, and you must place coins in at least 2 of your opponent's piggy banks. The magic number is 15. The person who is closest, without going over to having 15 coins in their piggy bank, will win this week's Golden Power of Veto. If your piggy bank contains 16 or more coins, your piggy bank busts and you will be eliminated from the competition. Everyone's answers will be revealed, so everyone will know who gave who how many coins.
Why couldn't Kyle come to this? He just had to like do that. Okay, whatever. It's gonna be a headache. One sec. Let me open up like the thing.
Unfortunately, after the conference last night, I had a really throbbing headache that wouldn't go away. I was really working on like 10 hours of sleep throughout 3 days. So I had to go to sleep and miss the competition, and I feel like that'll easily put a target on my back.
Okay, so you must now remain silent and signed off of Skype for the remainder of the competition. To submit your answer, you must type your coin allocations into the Google Hangout chat. You have 1 minute to do so. After the minute is up, you will remain on camera and face away from the monitor. You are not permitted to look or react to your competitors for the remainder of the competition. Also, to ensure no communication is being had, please keep your hands in a place visible and remain off your phone as the next few house guests compete.
I have to stay here for like 15 minutes doing nothing.
Correct, Simon. You volunteered first.
It should only be 5, though.
I made it clear. I made it clear in the chat. Once you sign up, you're going to have to wait for everyone else to compete.
You know what? This is what I get for not reading the chat. Okay. I don't know how to spell his name, so I'm just going to put that. Am I good? Can I, like, spin around now?
Correct. You're good.
Cool.
Have fun.
Can I just go to bed? I think I am done.
And thank you, Simon and Mateus, for complying with the rules. I really appreciate it.
Wait, you said I have 10, right?
You have 10, yes, correct.
It has to be 2 people?
It doesn't have to be 2 people. It has to be at least 2 people. You can put it in 3 people. You can put it in 4 people. You can't put it in yourself, but you have to put it at least in 2 people's piggy banks.
Okay, so I type right.
Correct. Yes. Do not say your allocations out loud.
That was so fucking boring.
I'm sorry, Simon. Thank you for being such a good sport.
You didn't like hearing my explanation 5 times?
I think I have it memorized.
Okay, so we're going to burst open Simon's piggy bank and count the coins in between.
Let's do it.
I have 1 coin from Mateus. Another coin from Mateus. Another coin from Mateus. Another coin from Mateus. Another coin from Mateus. Mateus 5, Matthew 1, Kyle S 2. For a grand total of 8 coins. Next one, we're going to bust open Mateus's piggy bank. 1 from Simon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 coins from Nick. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 coins from Kyle S. This brings your total, Mateus, to 17, so your piggy bank busts, and you've been eliminated from the competition. So right now, Simon is still in the lead with 8.
The best part was that Mateus busted because me and Kyle S just piled coins on him so he would lose, and I'm so happy that we both thought alike there, and just knew that he needed to go out if any way possible, so that was awesome.
We are going to bust open Nick's piggy bank. Let's count. We have 1 coin, 2 coins, 3 coins, 4 coins, 5 coins, 6 coins, 7 coins, 8 coins, 9 coins from Matthew. And that's it. So with that, Nick takes the lead with 9 coins. All right, time to bust open Matthew's piggy bank. 1, 2, 3 coins from Mateus. Need some more. 1, 2 coins from Nick, for a grand total of 5, which means, Nick, you are still in the lead for winning this week's Golden Power of Veto. And now we're going to the final piggy bank, Kyle S.
My bank.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 coins from Simon. 1, 2 coins from Mateus. And that's it, which brings your grand total to 11. Congratulations, Kyle S. You are the winner of this week's Golden Power.
Yes, Gaga, yes! Word.
Congratulations, Kyle.
Thank you. Oh my god. I love this song. Hey guys, it's Kyle here. I'm so fucking happy right now. Yes! Bitches are going down right now. Like, honestly, I'm so tired of everyone's shit today. I won the fucking power veto, and I'm taking myself off that motherfucking block, and someone else is gonna go up, and they're gonna pay. They're gonna fucking pay. And I am ready for double eviction week, and bitches are not gonna be happy with what I'm gonna do to them. So the competition was the piggy bank one. Everyone in the competition had 10 coins, and the goal was to get the closest amount to 15, and you would win the HOA or the veto. And if you got over 15, then your piggy bank broke and you were eliminated. So my strategy going last was just to fuck Mateus, because he can't win. So I gave him 8 of my coins, and then I gave Simon 2 of mine, because I don't want to give him too many. And I didn't want to give Nick or Matthew any, because I want them to stay low so I could win. Simon gave me like 9 of his, that little bitch. I can tell that he's definitely salty and bitter about last week and hasn't completely forgiven me for what's happened. So he's definitely going to be one of my targets probably going forward. Him and Mateus. Oh my god, I'm so happy right now. This is the best thing that could have happened. I've been dying for a win, and I'm just so happy that no one else really targeted me. So, this is going to be great. I'm fucking happy right now. Yes! Bitches are going down dick!
I know this makes no sense, but I'm so happy that Kyle S. just won veto. Oh, so great that one of the nominees is coming down, even though it's not me. The thing that does suck is I was probably going to stay against Kyle S. But where it is now, I think Kyle S., Tom, and Brandon will vote for me to stay. So as long as Brandon and Tom don't go up, I should be good.
I am happy that Kyle has won veto competition, because if he didn't, that Nick would win and pull himself from the block. I am happy that he won. I shouldn't be, but now I can test my alliance and see who is trust me and who isn't. Well, I put Brandon and Nick. Who you voting to evict?
That would depend on who you wanted out, honestly.
I want Nick out so badly.
Yeah, then I'll vote to evict Nick.
So I am going to sleep because Keith hates me and didn't let me go sleep at the competition. I will find out it before the veto ceremony and make my big decision to put second pound next to Nick and make sure he's leaving tonight.
I was really hoping that someone else could have won the veto, and it wouldn't have been one of the nominees, because now Mateus has put up a renom. At first, I was actually really scared because I think I have told some people that I do want Mateus out, and I'm afraid they're going to target me. I know I'm aligned with Mateus. I know that the outsiders were somehow still alive from the beginning, but I definitely think there's some distrust and there's some miscommunication in this group. So I will not be shocked at all if I go up on the block tonight. If I go on the block against Nick, I have a very big feeling that I'm probably going home. I think there are definitely other people he can put up, aka 2 people who have never sat on the block before, Tom and Simon. I wouldn't put Simon up, though. I would definitely put up Tom, but I think Mateus is aligned with him. So it's been a busy week. It's been a hard week. Once again, I'm very sorry I missed the competition, but I'm really interested to see what happens tonight, and I'm very, very nervous. And I haven't really been nervous in this game so far. I think this is the first time that I'm a little shaken in my boots because Mateus is really hard to read.
I am not afraid to scrap people games, and if I have to, I will do what I want to do, not what they want to do. I don't know where your head is because everyone knows that you are fake, Kyle H. Even if you think that you are mastermind and make people comfortable with you, you are don't. You're taking so many shits and everyone is catching this because you're talking too much. And I have feeling like you are the most fake person stay in the house, right? And Nick is right after you. Kyle H, you have to be careful because you step on one, you say too much about me. And I don't care about your feelings because this is game. We are not friends. I am here to win, not to make friends.
Right now, Mateus has told me he might put Hodges on the block, which I'm not a fan of, but it would at least give me a reason to get rid of Nick, because if he puts Kyle H up on the block, I'm going to want to get rid of Kyle H, but then that really jeopardizes my relationship with Mateus, and I don't know. I don't know what he's going to do this round. I just really hope that he doesn't do anything too crazy, like putting me on the block.
I am torn between Kyle H and Brandon, who I should put on the block. If I put Brandon, the vote can easily flip on him because I know Kyle H, Matthew will want to get him out from this house. Plus Kyle H, this is 3 votes and this is majority and Brandon going home. When I put Kyle H, I show middle finger to the outsiders and they will hate me. But I didn't come to this house to make people comfortable with me. I come here to play a game that will be the best of the best. And if I have to, I will show this middle finger to them, put Kyle H, and see what he is going to do and what he will say about me.
House guests, please gather in the living room. It's time for the veto ceremony. This is the veto ceremony. Nick and myself have been nominated for eviction, but I have the power to veto one of Mateus's nominations. I will now give Nick the chance to tell me why I should use the golden power of veto on him.
I think I'm going to survive.
All right, thank you, Nick. So it's obvious that I'm one of the nominations, and I did win the power of veto. So I have decided to use the golden power of veto on myself. Mateus, since I decided to remove one of your nominations, you must now name a replacement nominee.
So that Kyle H that I sit next to Nick.
This veto meeting is adjourned.
I didn't wait so long. I told Kyle H is going to be on the block, and he started making himself like a victim of my regime. Like, oh my god, Matthias, you hurt my feelings. I'm like, boy, you are just a pound, don't fucking freak out. If you go home, I won't cry because you are fishing for information and never say a name, and this will benefit your game, not my game.